Game number 1 between Kabsat Lakan and Onesnap Alliance, because this is gonna be a series best of 3. And onto the blue side will be the Kabsat Lakan banning out this Deadpool, that top tier hero for our Marvel Super War. Oh, it's the red guy.
It is the red guy. Dude, immediately they would actually have to ban out Deadpool, because it's either you're going to ban Deadpool or you're going to need to steal the Deadpool away from the other team. Yeah, secure the Deadpool, because, you know, arguably, Deadpool is the greatest character in the game.
Yep, of all times. But I wonder why does Kabsat Lakan deny this Deadpool, even though they're the one who will be having the first pick.
That is true.
Let's see. But looking back onto our banning phase, it's gonna be Vision, Thanos, and Gambit.
Gambit as well is one of the best marksmen in the game.
Look at here. Energy heroes who are so overpowered is open. As you can see, Doctor Strange, Iron Man. Let's see who will be the priority here of the Kabsat. Oh, there you go. It's the Black Knight for GG Ant-Man.
Right. Oh, by the way, I need to mention as well that we won't be seeing Adam Warlock, Daredevil, Ancient One, and Mysterio, because for, you know, they're currently bugged right now. And of course, Adam Warlock is just released for how many days now? 2-3 days? Because
just recent.
Just really recent. You know, release characters, so, you know, competitive wise, it's still not available to be played on. But with that being said, the Onesnap Alliance here is going to first pick with the Doctor Strange and that of the Captain America. And with the Kabsat Lakan here, they are going to go in for the Thing and hovering right now into the Ebony Maw.
It's the answer towards the hyper meta picks Doctor Strange and Captain America with the wombo combo here of the Thing and Ebony Maw. It's the Ebony Maw and the Thing combination, the knockups. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Man, and plus the combination of the Black Knight. It's a super duper knock up for this Kabsat Lakan. But look at here, it's gonna be Groot and Star-Lord.
And definitely, once we see a starter in the game, we can expect a split push from the team that is going to use the Star-Lord. What split pushing means is that the one doing the split push is not going to join into our team matches, the team clashes, or the team fights, as we would like to call it like that, if you'd like to call it like that. However, the one who's going to do the split pushing would be the one pushing the lanes away from the team fights.
Yep. And meanwhile, the answer here of Kabsat Lakan will be, I think it's Corvus Glaive.
Yes.
With that Rocket Raccoon. Ooh.
Arcade Rocket Raccoon.
Arcade. You should emphasize that arcade. But looking back into their lineup, JJ Kun having this Rocket Raccoon despite of having other meta marksman, what can you say about Kabsat Lakan picking this one?
Definitely with the Ebony Maw and the with the Black Knight, I think they would be able to, if and only if they could immediately take in the early game, I think they would be able to snowball, especially that we know that the Black Knight is really amazing into the late game. I mean, especially even in the mid game to the late game, it's really amazing if you could like set it up and build it up. And we have the Ebony Maw here as well. That could be a really great carry for the team. However, looking at it, the Rocket Raccoon, I'm not sure with the Rocket Raccoon. Although, yeah, we know that Rocket Raccoon is actually a good character. It's one of the lowest tiered character, but it's actually good into the late game only, once you've already set everything up.
Yep, so they need to drag it onto the late game. But let's head on to our game number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Marvel Super War Tournament of Bast, the first ever official tournament of our game. And this is it, Kabsat Lakan and Onesnap Alliance. We have Black Knight, The Thing, Ebony Maw, Corvus Glaive, and Rocket Raccoon onto Kabsat's side.
And for Onesnap Alliance, we have Doctor Strange, Captain America, Star-Lord, Groot, and the the Executioner.
Yep.
I was going to say the Exhibian Call, but they look alike.
Yup, they do look alike. But wait, onto the bot lane, there's an early aggression here from the Star-Lord and the Groot, and the Bark Stab misses the marksman right on the spot. But imagine here, we didn't see any aggression towards the jungle or any invasion.
No invasion actually happened, as we can see. I think both of these teams are currently just feeling each other out, just trying to see what the other team could do, and especially like this is a best of 3 game. They could just make use of the first game to just gain and learn and study their opponent and, you know, adjust to the second game.
Yep, and maybe they studied the opponents before they played this game. As you all know, or for others who doesn't know, Kabsat Lakan is a group of streamers, right? And meanwhile, Onesnap Alliance is the teams 2 of the Onesnap esports. And there you go. Wait onto the bot lane. Uranus will be forcing the escape, no? Because of an inch of a health for him.
I mean, it's really amazing how Onesnap Alliance here is just giving up the pressure into the Kabsat Lakan just like that, and they are getting the advantage into the bottom lane. Look at that triple off of that, the first KO. Triple team off of that Rocket Raccoon, and now they have the pressure into the bottom lane.
Look at here, the thing hitting almost level 4. He's ready for his boulder crash, and there you go, 2-man knockup here. And there's the deadly abyss of the Corvus Glaive. Jet is going low, but look at here, the free hit from Relax will not be enough to save his support. And that's a 1-for-none trade in favor of the Kabsat Lakan.
Kabsat Lakan is really interesting how they actually immediately rotated, how they immediately helped down the thing and the Rocket Raccoon the moment that the Rocket Raccoon was taken out. But I think it's going to be the thing as well is going to be well, never mind, it was not going to be taken out, but it is forced to go back, and that's really amazing play from Onesnap Esports, because they don't want to, I think they don't want to get in as much kill as they could. For now, I think what they want to do is just give off the pressure into the opponent and get all the objectives.
Yep, getting all the objectives. And looking back into the items here, we can see here the shield for the thing being a support. Just do not share. But meanwhile, onto the top lane, GG Ant-Man will be GG right there from the Onesnap Alliance.
Exactly, GG is the name of the one taken down into our top lane. But let's take a look at the bottom pit as it's just
arcade
16 second. The arcade raccoon. And again, we have the Groot here just trying to vision out into our black banner, or I guess you could say it's a purple banner, or I guess you could call it again the Leviathan, just being a vision into that of the Onesnap Alliance team. And there we go, just one more second and the Black Panther is out in the field. And definitely the buffs that the Black Panther is going to give one team is going to give them a huge advantage over the other.
Yep, and that is very important. That's why look at the Captain America right onto the bot lane, want to secure the spot here for the Leviathan. Meanwhile, Kabsat Lakan is also preparing for a possible clash, but oh no, look at that. Sai going into the interdimensional portal of Doctor Strange, but luckily he didn't.
I think it was a mistake.
Yep, I think as well. I think he didn't mean to went onto the thing, but okay. There's harassment. It's a 3v2 situation here, but look at Ebony Maw and Corvus Glaive sliding down. But look at Onesnap Alliance. Executioner is already at bot lane, and this is gonna be a 5v4, JJ Kun.
And with that being said, look at this. I think Kabsat Lakan here, what Kabsat here is trying to do is going to steal the Leviathan away from the Onesnap Alliance, but let's see if that's going to be the case. And look at that, immediately the Captain America was able to take down the team buff. There we go, the Doctor Strange taking out the thing. It's not going to be, that's not looking good for Kabsat Alliance. There's going to be a last 3 characters, and there we go, 2 more is left for Kabsat Lakan, and that is definitely a team fight win for Onesnap Alliance.
Oh, another additional here with the bottom turret, plus the Leviathan, plus 3 kills. That's a huge advantage for the Onesnap Alliance. And now, hitting our 5 or almost 6-minute mark, Executioner having these double daggers, Martyr's Boots, and Cosmic Cube already for Doctor Strange. That is a big help for the harassment using the Bolts of Bast combined with Interdimensional Portal for Ace.
Right, and with that being said, looking at into the advantage of Onesnap Alliance, we have here for KO's advantage. We have the 3K lead on gold and 2 turret lead as well. And of course, they got in the first.
Oh, wait! Have you seen that Sorcerer Supreme onto the mid lane? It almost KO'd Kylux right on the
never
body.
mind!
Oh my god!
That was great!
Oh my Groot!
Oh my
Oh my
Groot!
Groot with a bark stab right on the face of Ebony Maw!
Dude, that was amazing play by Groot. I never saw it coming.
Me too. I almost said that Ebony Maw
Was
just
almost taken out by the ult of the Doctor Strange, but it doesn't matter because it was the Groot that's going to take out that Ebony Maw.
Yup, and Jet just said, "Who's escaping? Here's my bark!"
Oh, they have the first surge as well.
Oh, that is so fast! Onesnap Alliance taking down the Surtur for them.
Dude, this is going to be hard for Kabsat Lakan. I think they would really need to either build up and set up the Black Knight into flanking, or at the same time they could also build up and set up that Ebony Maw immediately, because I think this is the only one that could carry them out, especially into the team fights. And we have here the Surtur as well, helping the Onesnap Alliance. This is going to be a huge problem for Kabsat Lakan.
Yup, and one thing is that Rocket Raccoon needs to have his full skills to be locked, but man, they need to drag this onto late game. And now Onesnap Alliance here doing a good strategy, putting the Surtur up to their base.
Right.
Because of the global present, it will give a huge impact on all of the 3 waves. And look at here, Sorcerer Supreme might be dropped here, but Surtur will fall down, but oh yeah boy, will force his blink away.
And with that being said, if you didn't see, it was off cam, but like the Starlord that was actually clearing the lanes into the bottom lane, and that's why I was saying earlier, if we see a Starlord, we could definitely expect a split pushing. As you can see, he's not really joining into the team fights as much, but he is more into pushing the lanes off the opponent.
And as we can see, Doctor Strange is giving a ton of damage from his Bolts of Baltak. As we can see, it doesn't bounce anymore like before, but it hit like a truck, guy. It hits like truck. And that's why Kabsat Lakan is having a suffering damage right here onto the mid lane.
Alright, with that being said, look at the pressure that Onesnap Alliance is just giving away to Kabsat Lakan. They have no turrets, they have no Leviathan buff, they have no Surtur buff. They are on a
Tight
health
situation.
deficit. They are really on a tight situation. The gold deficit against the Onesnap Alliance, the knockdown, the knockout, a KO deficit as well. They are on an edge, and they need to do something. They need to make a miracle. There we go. So I'm saying that they got in. Onesnap Alliance here got in the second Black Panther, the second Leviathan, and dude, Kabsat needs a miracle of this.
Yup, they need to wait for Onesnap Alliance to make a mistake. One wrong mistake or wrong mistake. That's a terminology for us casters, but one mistake for the Onesnap Alliance, it will cost Kabsat Lakan closing the gap. But look at here, oh, Kabsat Lakan were the one who's aggressive right now despite of the lead of the Onesnap Alliance. But look at here, Baristab will miss anyone here from the Kabsat, but onto the top lane, Relax doing his job with a split push.
Dude, that is what's going to happen if you're not going to mark relax or any Star-Lord users, any Star-Lord players at all.
Chilling.
Chilling, definitely.
Look at his IG and it's relaxed. He's just chilling at the top, just pushing.
I mean, I won't join a team fight. I'm just relaxing. I'm just pushing the lanes. I need this for the team. I don't need to join in no team fights. I just need to relax myself. I just need to push in. And look at that. We have here a potential team fight into the bottom lane, but the Star-Lord is on the top lane without any marked opponent. Oh, never mind. There's the Rocket Raccoon and the Corvus Glaive.
Yup, and now Kabsat Lakan is approaching this game conservatively, knowing that Jeff with that oh my Groot can give you so much pressure. But wait, oh my god, GG Ant-Man is chasing that Star-Lord, but the rocket boots, it's like you're skiing on land.
Dude, that's actually amazing. Yeah, that's actually true. You're like skiing on land and on water as well, onto the river. I mean, really, dude. I think Kabsat Lakan here's one way of winning is if they could steal out the Surtur. Although One Stop Alliance here is not going to let that happen. As you can see here, we have Jet here just trying to be the vision of the team to look out if the Kabsat Lakan is trying to get in the Surtur. But we also have here the Captain America. We have Sai here. We have Box and Ace as well, just trying to pressure out and repel away the Kabsat Lakan from entering the Surtur area.
Yep, and the thing here for Kabsat Lakan is they need to really work up their wombo combo, having their knock-ups, Ebony Maw, the thing, Black Knight. But here, One Step Alliance, they are so they're guarding the Surtur here just to not give space for Kabsat Lakan. And there you go, Avenger Vanguard here from the Captain America going crazy, deactivated, Sorcerer Supreme just to zone out the Kabsat Lakan, and now Black Knight going in onto the One Step Alliance. Milano Strike was dropped here by Relax, and oh, Ebony Maw will fall down. Plus, look at here, Yapoy will be chased down here by Box and Jet, and that's a 3-for-none trade in favor of the One Snap Alliance.
I like what One Stop did. They intentionally stop attacking the Surtur.
Yep.
To get into the team fight, to initiate the team fight. And I think the way that they're attacking the Surtur before the team fight is used only as a bait to get Kabsat Lakan to get into the Surtur area and immediately get in the KOs off of them.
Yep, in a way, they triggered Kabsat Lakan to come into their place. And that is why One Snap Alliance taking that advantage, having the gold lead, and they have the most gold in their item equipment, so they have the most damage in terms of clashes. And that is why Kabsat Lakan fall down one by one from that Surtur clash.
Right. Dude, I really... Kabsat Lakan here would really need a miracle to get in, but I mean, if they could actually build up the Ebony Maw and that of the Black Knight, I think they could still get a chance to take a reverse Uno card. However, we have here as well that of the Rocket Raccoon. If they could build that up, again, Rocket Raccoon is only good for a late game in any team fights. In an early game, mid game, I don't think that's good enough. But into the late game, Rocket Raccoon is really good. However, that is only if you could utilize Rocket Raccoon's skills and abilities properly.
Yep, and they need to jump onto the back line, but it's a Star-Lord and a Doctor Strange that is so hard to knock out. But look at here, Sorcerer Supreme will be dropped. Rocket Raccoon having so much inch of a health for him, and that's the Surtur will be falling down, but Deity almost fall down as well.
Dude. One Snap Alliance is basically Thanos of the Infinity War era.
Yep.
Dude, they are doing all the best that they could do right now. Kabsat Lakan here, just trying to defend as much as they could, but One Snap is not allowing it.
But still, commend to Kabsat Lakan having this heart that can't give up. Look at here. They still have the base, even though they have no turret at all. Meanwhile, One Step Alliance, they have every
complete.
turret.
Yeah, they're still complete.
They can still even use it from game 2.
Dude, no.
But kidding aside, Kabsat Lakan is still approaching this game conservatively, just waiting for a mistake for a One Snap Alliance and their lineup is a wombo combo. If they manage to execute it so well, having Star-Lord and Doctor Strange in one combo, this can be a key for them to have a comeback. Yeah.
Dude, this is one problem. Even if Kabsat Lakan here is just waiting for a mistake for Onesnap, it doesn't mean that they would be able to take in the opportunity. Here's the thing: even if Onesnap makes a mistake, it doesn't mean that Kabsat would be able to take it down. They would need to know which are the mistakes that Onesnap Alliance is doing, and need to take that opportunity to, basically make a hole off the wall of Onesnap Alliance.
And looking here onto their item, they're almost lock item for the side of Onesnap Alliance. Looking back here for Executioner, he already have the Captain America shield buying the last item. Meanwhile, Doctor Strange will be having the last item as well. So this is going to be a hard time for Kabsat Lakan, knowing all of the waves are shoved in to them.
There we go. I think the next clash would be the final clash of our match. The game 1, Kabsat Lakan versus Onesnap Alliance. The next team fight would dictate the result of the game.
And now Surtur is going to be up for grabs, and Onesnap Alliance is showing us the discipline to wait, not to rush things, knowing that one mistake could lead a potential loss for them. That's why they're waiting for the Surtur just to secure this win for them.
Right, and look at that. Onesnap Alliance guaranteed the crown helmet, the Surtur, which came from Thor Ragnarok, now coming into their aid, essentially making this team fight a 6 versus 5. Let's see what Kabsat Lakan here is going to do against the Surtur.
But here's the thing, JJ Kun. Going on to the late game, Rocket Raccoon is gaining power. He can be strong, but the struggle here is that they need to defend 3 lanes at a time.
Right.
So they need to defend as fast as they can and protect the core hero, which is Rocket Raccoon, and to execute their wombo combo without leaving their marksman behind.
Yes,
that is the
actually
challenge.
true.
Yep. And
Rocket Raccoon here again, if it were a different situation, if they still have at least the inhibitor turret for all of the lanes, I think they would still have a chance with how the Rocket Raccoon is gaining all of the items, all of the build-ups. However, again, just like you said, all of the inhibitor turrets are gone. We have the Mega Minion off of the Onesnap Alliance, plus the Surtur. I don't think they would be able to take any in right now. And with that being said, look at this. The final clash is happening.
Oh, no.
There we go. Look at this. Locking in into the core. And that is it. Onesnap Alliance is going to take in game 1 of Kabsat Lakan versus Onesnap Alliance.
What a clean game from Onesnap Alliance.
It is a clean good. Look at the score. It's just 1-9.
Look at here. It's just Deity who had a kill. Meanwhile, it's Jeff who's the oh my Groot who has the death. I think he will be having the tease here from his teammates, having the only one who died on that game.
Right.
But
And
kidding aside,
let me ask you though, what do you think would be the highlight of the game?
The highlight of the game there, nothing to ask. It's the bark stab from the Groot.
Yeah, actually, I agree as well that the highlight of the entire game, I wouldn't say that it's the MVP of the game, but what I would say is that the highlight of the entire game is Groot hooking in the Ebony Maw.
Yeah. Yep. And but in general, it's still Jeff who's using Groot will be the highlight player on that team.
Actually, yeah.
You know,
I
Jeff
agree as well.
is a very, very core member of this Onesnap Alliance. He's the shot caller of the game. And as we can see, the growing pains that he did just to set up for a potential clash or skirmish made the Onesnap Alliance emerge to victory.